Long Island City is booming, with new parks, restaurants, shops, condos, and of course people. With such an influx of new faces, it only makes sense that we get to know our neighbors. Who are the owners of the freshly built condos, and why are they buying property here in LIC? Ins&Outs publisher Gabriel Medina sat down with 4 brand new condominium owners in One Hunters Point and Hunters Point View to find out what makes our neighborhood an appealing place to live.
Why you guys moved to Long Island City?
The proximity to the city. I mean, the 7 train, 1 stop away to Grand Central, and I work on 52nd and 6th. So it literally takes me 15 minutes. Good restaurants, the farmers market, and of course the river views and the views from Manhattan, you know.
I wanted to be a proximity to the city, obviously everyone is going to tell you that, but I also wanted to keep my car and be able to get, great Spanish food up in Jackson Heights and Woodside. Go up, get some terrific Greek seafood up in Astoria. I'm only a bridge away from Greenpoint, Polish food, I'm Polish myself, or Williamsburg. And on top of that, I'm 1 stop from Midtown, 4-minute ride to my office.
I think having the schools, seeing a lot of young families coming into play here, having a great mix, I think, of bohemian, professional, elder, younger, great restaurant scene, great art scene, and a great magazine documenting it.
Thank you very much.
There's only a handful of neighborhoods in Manhattan that I really consider residential and offering great quality of living. Maybe Murray Hill, Union Square East. And the price point there was really high. At the same time, the cost of living, and in addition to the price of the apartment, the parking is almost double the price of here, obviously. Your taxes are not abated, and here we have the tax abatement. And the open space of Long Island City is what surprised me. I spent a few years, I also sell real estate in the area, and I spent several years browsing the neighborhood, eating at the restaurants, selling properties here. And one thing I didn't realize was how open and quiet this neighborhood is in the evening or on weekends.
Like you could see the whole top half of the city. And it's at night, it's beautiful also because you don't just get a view of the city, you get also a view of Queens, which is really nice. You get the bridge, and since the buildings are so low, you get to just kind of see how everything is, and it's very relaxing.
I had the experience of living in many neighborhoods in Manhattan, from Harlem to the Lower East Side. Was skeptical about moving to Long Island City. Once I was here, I was not leaving.
No,
and
it's amazing.
It's amazing, and it's exciting to be part of a growth neighborhood. It's an anomaly, I think, out of many of the urban situations in this country or around the world, to be in Long Island City.
Yes, it is.
So coming to One Hunters Point was a natural extension, great value for the price point, a great time to buy with the rates as they are.
We are going to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars a month just to pay for rent. We felt like the money is just going to waste, whereas here it's a true investment, and you actually, at first I always thought I'd move in, I'll just sell it in a few years, but I'm really, surprisingly, I'm really happy.
It's a great investment. I mean, I used to live in Manhattan and spend, $3,300 in 1-bedroom apartment. Now I'm paying much less. You build equity, and you can always sell it or rent it, because it's an up-and-coming neighborhood.
Property, I think, is going to remain the best investments, or one of, in one's lifetime. So rather than throw the money into a rental situation, why not find a place in which you're comfortable and that you can buy?
And why you choose Hunters Point View? What's so special, from the other condominiums?
The building itself, I think you get really good money for what you spend for. Big space, you get your patio, the appliances were the latest you can get.
I think it's a combination of value and quality. You could find better quality or features individually at some buildings, but if you look at the overall value of proximity to subway, the quality of space, the decor, the way it's been designed, the amenities versus the price, and fairly low actually maintenance charges as opposed to some of the buildings for what you get. This is what makes it incredible.
I was surprised when I heard that he was saying 600 and 400.
Yeah, I mean, I have a 2-bedroom. I pay $500 in change. So.
One of the key points that led us back to One Hunters Point, not only for the beautiful southern view that we've afforded, but for the quality of the room space. For example, many of the buildings, although they're lovely in Long Island City, you're going to find rooms that are less than 12 feet, in some cases just over 10 feet wide. We have very ample space. None of the rooms are less than 12 feet wide, and I find that to be a big selling point and a great quality of life feature for us.
I like to cook, so the kitchen, it's really big. So you can
that's true. They said that our stove is like a state-of-the-art stove. It's like a Top Chef stove.
Yeah.
We're going to take a look later on.
Yeah, you can do your own food network over there, and we got an open like living room and the patio, of course.
And their microwave is funny because you press a button and it's a drawer that comes out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really unique.
That's
it's
one of the things I wanted.
Modern, yeah.
Wow. I love that. Yeah.
We do have lovely community space on the ground floor with a couple of barbecue pits. Very comfortable with the lawn. We happen to be sitting in a lovely indoor lounge that we can enjoy day in and day out. And so there are plenty of places for us as a community, I think, as a building to join and get together.
You also have a gym here?
We have the gym, which is fantastic. We do have the parking, as was mentioned, which is fantastic.
Yeah, you know, the rooftop, the way I viewed it, was a place to entertain people, at least during the warm months. I love to have family or friends over, especially for events like 4th of July fireworks, or you know, just really anything. Because being in the city, you feel closed in. There's concrete everywhere, and you don't have open space and views. And to be able to purchase a cabana and have privacy, at the same time fire up a grill and you know, put some drinks on ice is a luxury, and I really always dreamt of.
For more on local real estate, visit licmagazine.com.